A Troy school is shut down and being cleaned and sanitized tonight after a quick spreading stomach virus made more than 100 students and several teachers ill. The health department believes the norovirus spread through the International Academy East, making its way through half the student body. The school, located near Big Beaver in Rochester, will remain closed tomorrow. And joining us live right now to talk more about the norovirus is Dr. Robert Zaid, a family practitioner from Providence Park Hospital in Novi. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Carolyn.
So, for people who don't know, what exactly is the norovirus?
So, norovirus is a virus of a family of about 40 viruses that attack your GI tract, your stomach and your intestines. And when it does that, it can cause diarrhea and vomiting, and it's usually passed on by contact, direct contact. So
because, 100 kids got sick at this school and 8 or so teachers, I mean, do you think this was from food or someone touching food, or they were touching common places, or?
Commonly, noroviruses are caused by food sources, and so the most important thing here as a community is to figure out where the source came from, because you would think it would be something that many people were touching, and then when you touch it and then you eat food with your hands, you're introducing that virus into your body. And so you're right, typically it would be from a food source or a larger, maybe water supply, something of that sort.
So they're cleaning the school now, so how long do you think everyone will be out?
If they clean the school, then the most important thing is to look at an individual basis. If someone has diarrhea, vomiting, and a fever, low-grade fever, you might want to then make sure that those kids stay home for 2 or 3 days until they're not symptomatic. Once the school is clean, people should be able to go back.
So should other people be worried? I mean, some of the people who weren't sick, they could possibly come down with it later, right?
Absolutely, but norovirus is the most common stomach flu virus that's out there, and so if you want to prevent it, all you have to do is wash your hands and then before you eat, and you should be okay. It takes 12 to 24 hours to get the actual symptoms, so if you've been past 12 to 24 hours since the outbreak, you should be okay.
Is norovirus ever really dangerous? I mean, we hear about norovirus breaking out on cruise ships and now at this school. I mean,
it's as dangerous as any other virus or bacterial infection for the simple reason. When you have the virus in your gut wants to do everything it can to get rid of it. So it puts water in your stomach, which causes diarrhea, and you want to vomit. If you lose too much fluid, you could get dehydration. And when you get the dehydration, if you have a chronic disease or you're sick otherwise, that could put you into a more severe situation. But for the average person, this virus is going to come and go. You probably won't, there's not really a lab test to diagnose it, and you just support it with fluids.
So really there's no major treatment unless you're really ill?
Yeah, I mean, it's never good, it's never nice when 120 people are sick. But they should all do fine, and if anybody looks like they're dehydrated, you take it on a case-by-case situation.
So bottom line for all of us before we eat and things like that, make sure we wash our hands.
Wash your hands, yeah.
Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Okay, thank you so much,
Thank you
Dr.
very
Zaid,
much
for joining us. Stephen.